What is going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. It's a little cold out today. It got down to 36 degrees last night. I slept in because it's so cold I didn't want to get out of the covers. As you can see, I'm wearing a jacket. Alright, so this is definitely a bust for having my birthday party. And the other places I want to go to check out might be a little too far for me to check out this weekend. One's down south and one's way west of here, so I think we're just going to find somewhere warmer for me to spend the rest of the weekend. I think I have an idea where I'm going to put my birthday party, but I'm not going to know until I actually go down there, so I'm just going to have to make a decision blindly. Temperature wise, I think Catalina down near Tucson is going to be much better. It's going to be in the 70s and 50s at night, so I think that might be my best bet down that way. Maybe near Florence too, actually, might be good. I'm going to check out what the weather's going to be down there. I know some spots where we might be able to go, so yeah, this is tough, guys. Every time I pick a spot, the weather changes. Alright, so plan for today is just find somewhere warmer for me and then set up. We're going to fix that bike tube. We're going to do some cooking, some general cleaning and things like that, and see what else we get up to. Alright, let's hit the road, guys, again. Oh, that was close. Well, those wild horse just ran straight onto the road I was driving down. Luckily I could see him far off enough that I could hit the brakes and slow down. Alright. Got a bit of water running down here today, huh? Little stream. That's cool. Okay, so there's my van there. We could park and camp there. There's all spots back here where we can camp as well. A little close to the main, well, not main road, but that's a pretty heavily traveled road. Hunters and campers and such come through right through that campsite quite a bit. But what we're going to do is travel down here a little bit, and there's a massive campsite right here where a lot of hunters and stuff come down. So this eventually dead ends. It begins to get beyond here, gets really rough. This is where I took my e-bike that one time, and it gets insanely rough back there. There's no way you can take any regular vehicle any further past this point, but right here is a gigantic camping area. So up here by the campfire area, there is a little bit of glass, but it's nothing too bad. Somebody must have stayed here last night by the looks of it. Interesting. This could be a good spot here. I mean, we do have to keep this road clear because ATVs kind of go down that way. There is more camping further down there, but it's not very accessible. People hunters like to go down that road. But this could be a good spot right here, and where I was. We have enough room to spread all through this whole area here, to be honest. And I think the temperatures are going to be much better here. And there's good sun and clear skies here. So I think this might be a nice option, actually. Okay, we're setting up in this spot. I think this is going to be a good spot for us. I almost stepped on some lizards just now. They're very camouflaged, so I gotta watch out that I don't step on them again. But I want to show you guys. Where are they? Oh, there they are. I think these are those horned toads that we have here in Arizona. But these guys have seemingly changed to more of a red color to blend in with the red ground that's here. I don't know if they can do that. But they're quite cool. Hello. Hello, guys. Aren't they cool? These are the biggest horned toads I've ever actually seen. I've never seen them this big. Normally, I see them about like the size of a fingernail. These guys are quite chunky. You're a chunky little horned toad, yes you is. Yes, I'm talking to you, sir. You're chunky. Little chunkies. Oh. My little friends, what are you doing? You eating the ants? Is that what you're doing? I think they're eating the ants that are here, because they're right on this ant mound here, which is being disturbed. I think they're here just munching on some ants. I gotta watch out now, because I almost stepped on one of these guys. That's the only reason I spotted this one. He jumped out of the way last second before I stepped on him. You're lucky. I would have squished you, fella. But yeah. I don't know if there's any more here. They're the only two I've seen. For all I know, there could be a bunch of them around me. And how cute are these guys? These are just very cute. Yes, you is. Yeah, you're cute little wizards. These are cute little wizards. Oh, it's really painful to be down here like this. My bad knee especially. Alright, let's get back up. It's going to take me 20 hours to get back up off the ground now. And I'm going to take some pictures and send them to Sarah. Sending them to Sarah and Stacy, who are actually still camped the same place we were last week, which is probably only a mile up the road from me. So if that's the case, they may end up moving down here. We can save the spot for my birthday party. Alright guys, so I've patched 2 holes on the tube so far. I think I got them last weekend, this puncture, from driving through all those thorns that Amanda and everyone was stepping on, those little prickers, little cat heads or whatever they call them. They're all through the campsite up there where we were staying. I guess they're thick enough to puncture through the thin parts of my tire. They went straight into my tube. So I've got these little tiny pinhole punctures that you can't see You gotta put soapy water and add pressure to the tire or to the tube to find them. So I think, I don't even know if I did a good job. I've never really patched a tube before. My dad used to do that for me when I was a kid. So let's see if it sticks. I don't know. It's getting a little into midday time right now, and we gotta figure out what to do for dinner, so I'm gonna get onto that right now. Okay, never mind the shooting going on in distance. It's hunting season today at the moment, so lots of people practicing, you know, tuning in their guns and their sights and stuff. So today we want to do something a little different. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I want to do ribs in the Instant Pot and then crisp them back up in the air fryer. I don't know if it's going to work. I hope so. But we have a new product to assist me with marinating the ribs. And this is not just for marinating ribs, it's all for all sorts of cool things. We may use it for some other stuff. But it's from Hicozy here. We have a vacuum sealer to check out, and it comes with all these really cool bags here with different sizes to help us. We even got some of these clips right here. Okay, let's pull it out, have a look. Handheld vacuum sealer, VS Sync. Pretty cool. You can vacuum seal a bunch of different things with this. Today we're going to be putting some ribs in some marinade and vacuum sealing them so they can marinate before we cook them. And I'm excited about having one of these because not just that, you can vacuum seal meals or meats and stuff and not have them in a package. You know, in van life we don't have very much space to work with. So we're going to probably use 2 of these bags here. So we're going to chop the ribs sizes into 2. I guess I could just put them both in there, actually lay it up maybe. I don't know. No, I think I'll use 2 just to be safe because I may not want to cook them all in one night. So that looks pretty good to me. And we have the user manual here. It's a bit bright out here today. I'm sorry guys, I'm right in the middle of the sun today. Okay, so let's see, that's where the vacuum suction cup goes on to vacuum the air out. So we open the bag like this, put our contents inside. We're gonna go ahead and do that now. We may as well. Let's go and get those ribs. Nope, what the heck am I hitting? That is a bone. Which way are the bones running? Different. There we go. Okay. Got it. Okay, one's a little bigger than the other. That's my bad. So we're gonna go ahead and put 1/2 of the ribs into the bag here. Ooh, a little juicy there, that's lovely. Okay, I should have had my paper towel. Wipe my hands down, wipe the seal down because I just got that on there. Juices all over the bag. Okay. Okay, put this out of the way here. Now, what we actually want to do is get some marinade in with those ribs too. Ooh, that's cold. Okay. This is Korean barbecue marinade. Never used it on ribs before, but something tells me that it'll work pretty nice. We'll go in with about half that. I went a little bit over half because this is the bigger half of the ribs. That is going to be good. Alright, where are those clips at? Let's try not to spill this on me. Okay. I'm not fully sure which way these clips go on. Do I have to push this seal back closed? I'm assuming I do. Yes, I do. It's like a Ziploc bag. It just seals back up. But how these clips go in? They go in here. I'm gonna assume so. Let's find out. Let's double check with the user manual, shall we? I don't want to screw this up. Yeah. You got. Oh, all right. You guys watching? Are you watching? It's, oh man, I hope this thing's charged. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Let's pull it out. So it looks like it has a little bit here to catch any fluid. We press it down here. Oh, it definitely works. I guess you just push it down. Oh no, it's sucking the juice. We don't want the juice. So let's maybe do that on an upwards slope, so we're not sucking the juice out until it gets to the top. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's working now. There we go. That is, does suck a bit of juice up. So if you're trying not to suck the juice up, make sure you got the filter point away from there. But that's what this is for. It will suck a little bit of juice up, which is fine. But when you start sucking juice, and you can hear it actually starting to struggle to suck anymore, that's when you've pretty much got enough pressure in there. It's all suction cupped down. So we'll wipe that barbecue marinade off there. We'll clean this out when we're done, but we have to do another one. So that's the first one, and yeah, it's all suction cupped in there. We can pull these off. There's no leakage, as you can see. It's nice and sealed. I love it. All right, let's make sure that that's all good. Yeah, okay. Let's go in with the next one. Marinade there. Yummy, yummy. Get some more towel. I want to wipe down that seal. Like the meat did touch the seal a bit. I don't want that leaking out anywhere. Okay, I'm loving this invention. What a cool little invention this is. So, like I said, you don't have to use this for just vacuum or vacuum sealing meats and stuff like that. You can do a whole meal. You know, if I had some fried rice or something like that, some pasta or whatever, just dump it in here. You know, I don't want to use a big, food container that takes up a lot of space. I can stick it in a bag and just suction cup these down. Now I'm sure you could reuse some of these if you're not getting them really dirty like I am in this instance, but you can buy tons of replacements online. Like, oh, what are you doing now? I need you just, okay, hold up. Hold up. Alright, just like that. It is actually suction. Oh, there it goes, sucking up that marinade. But it'll start pumping it back into this housing here, which you need to open up and clean up. Let's wipe that down. A bit of marinade run down on there. But that's what it's made to do. It can suction up the liquid. That's not a problem. Alright, so there we have it. 2 bags of pork ribs marinating. And what I love about this is it keeps all the marinade suctioned in there around the ribs, so that's going to soak right into those. So we'll probably pull those out and cook them later on the, I think in the Instant Pot, and then crisp them back up in the air fryer is my plan. I, again, don't know if it's going to work, but we'll certainly try that. just threw. Okay, I gotta clean this thing up now. But I want to thank Hicozy for sending this out. Hicozy. It's funny that they sent me one of these because I've been wanting one for quite a while, and I almost bought one a while ago. I think my friend Anthony has something like this as well, and he's what kind of got me onto the idea of these. So yeah, now I've got one. I'm going to be using it quite a bit. It's amazing. And I can't remember the count of bags they come with, but it comes with a bunch of different size bags. Here you can see we've got the bigger ones. Let's open this one. Here we've got the smaller ones. There, much smaller ones there. And again, you can buy tons of replacements bags on Amazon. So let's put that down. Let me get the measurements of the bags for you. All right, so the bag sizes we got, I think it was 11 by, oh, I just looked it up, hold up, now I've already forgotten. We got 10 by 11 and 9 by 8 inches for the bag sizing. So there's a little thing here that was spewing out marinade. When this thing fills up, it pumps out the back. But you can clean this up. This pops off, and you can clean that out. And it has a 60-minute battery on there, and a little, you know, juice dispenser or water dispenser, whatever you want to call it. But that can be popped off, as you can see, and clean that out. All good there. USB-C charging. Very portable, great for van life. They're actually currently, at the time of this video where I'm filming, they're on sale for $50 right now, and it comes with 15 medium bags, 15 small bags, and then again, as I said, you can buy larger bags and these sizes on Amazon. So I'm going to leave a description, I'm going to leave a link for this thing in the description. Hopefully you guys, if anyone's looking for something like this, I'd highly recommend it. I'm going to be using it for the next few months, testing it out, and so far I'm pretty impressed with it. It's super simple to use. All right, let me clean up and see what we get on with next. All right, I decided I wanted something else to go with my ribs. So we're gonna do rice, but I don't have all the stuff for the Puerto Rican rice that I got. So we're gonna do a random mix mash of stuff. We have this packet of Vigo yellow rice, which has seasonings and stuff in it. We're gonna use that, but we want to measure how much we're using here. And we're gonna use some other jasmine rice because we want a little bit more rice because we want to be able to use this tomorrow too. Okay. And then we're gonna add some stuff to it too. Oh, whoopsie daisy, we don't want to add. We don't want to add the dry thing to it. All right. So I'm out of cups, if you couldn't tell. I forgot to buy disposable cups, and the one non-disposable cup that I have somewhere I can't find right now. So we're using a Powerade bottle. Lovely. Okay. Oh man, what am I putting in this? Okay, so we're gonna put the yellow rice in there. We're gonna put some garlic powder because I don't actually have garlic, fresh garlic right now. So we're just gonna go in with garlic powder. We're gonna put 2 sachets of Goya Sazon on here. Now, this isn't really a recipe that I know. I'm just kind of going with the flow. Going with flavors that I know I've used before, and I know that yellow rice is pretty good stuff. It has pretty good seasoning in it too. So in with the Sazon. I have no onion, so we're going in with these dried chopped onions here. That should, ooh, that's a lot. Oh, that's what we're going with. And a bit of onion powder just for flavor. Okay. And we want some salt in there, like we usually do, just a palm of salt, like my boss taught me. Alright. Rice is on. Now, I just realized my camera stopped recording. I don't know when it stopped recording. Hopefully you've seen that all. If not, we're just doing a concoction of like what I know from my Spanish rice dish, and I don't have all the ingredients, and I put beans in there instead of pigeon peas. It's not the traditional Puerto Rican rice that I do. It's something different. I kind of added some off-the-shelf Mexican yellow rice into the mix as well, just for flavor, and then some pink beans, some Goya pink beans in there. Alright guys, the rice just went off. Let's steam it out and see how it turned out. Ooh, there we go. And we have some moo cows that have decided to visit too. They could smell the rice cooking. Hello baby moo cows, what you doing? Hey. Hey. Oh my God, does that not look delightful? Oh yeah, that's gonna be tasty guys, yes please. Guys, I can't help it, I gotta eat it. It's really hot right now, but I really gotta try this, it looks delightful. Oh, it smells good too. Oh, my mouth's watering. Oh my God. Ooh, that is tasty, guys. Oh my God. That is absolutely delightful. I can taste the flavoring from the yellow rice in there too. Oh, the moo cows are suckling. They're trying to get my dinner. No, no, you're not getting any. It's mine. Oh, I'm gonna eat this, pack this up, and then we're gonna get the ribs on in there. Okay, this is where it gets interesting with the ribs. So I've cleaned it out, cleaned the Instant Pot out. We've got a bit of water on the bottom. I have these, they're brand new out of the box, so they're nice and clean. Like hose clamps. I don't have the trivet. I forgot the trivet so it doesn't burn on the bottom. So we're gonna use these hose clamps. It'll be fine, they're clean. But bit of water in there. And we're gonna cook these for about 30 minutes on high. So let's do, I don't know if to stack them on top of each other or do one at a time. I don't really wanna have to do one at a time, but we'll see how we go. They're curious on what I'm doing. Don't worry, it's not beef, guys. It's just pork. I may put some of this barbecue sauce in the water too, so it's not, the water doesn't steam things down too much. Ideally, I would have put these ribs in for a day or two, maybe even 3 in the marinade, but they were frozen. So that's not gonna work. Let's pour some of that on there. Very good. Okay, put that on the ground. I might be able to get this second half in because it's a smaller half. That big one's kind of wall to wall. It's pretty big. Okay. So the idea is I cook these through, soften them up on here. And then we air fry them so they're crunchy again. All right, so let's put that on. And I'll put the power on. That would help. So, okay, let's see. Pressure cook. How do I? I'll put the time down. Okay. How do I get the pressure level? Okay, I haven't done that before. I said cook on high. Okay. Now it says 30 minutes, then we let it naturally drain the steam. Don't vent the steam, let it slowly wind down itself. Then we pull them out, and it's going to be a bit slow, but we have to crisp them back up in the air fryer, chunk by chunk, and I have a very small air fryer, so I'd say it's going to take 4 turns. But since I don't have anyone with me, I think I'm just going to probably put them in some of those vacuum seal bags and just section off what I'm going to eat tonight and do them as I need them in the air fryer. But yeah, I'm excited. I have some brown sugar dry rub that I can put on that when I put it in the air fryer, so I think that's what I'm going to do as well, just to help get that sugar crisping up in the air fryer, help it crisp up a bit more. I'm excited. Alright, we'll check back in a bit. Alright, I'm getting a little impatient here. Let's let the steam out. Oh, it was pretty much done. Okay. Alright. Well, woo. Had a lot of water coming out of that. They definitely look wet. They don't look like ribs that I'm used to eating. Okay. Okay, so they didn't turn out as soft as I thought they were going to be. Probably because I had a lot of them in there. But they're still soft. We're going to finish them in the air fryer. I'll put this brown sugar dry rub on the top. Let's go and try that for 20 minutes, see how it goes. Okay, look at that, guys. We got the rice, we got the ribs. Now, a lot of you like your ribs with a lot of sauce slopped all over it. I'm more of a dry rub type guy. Maybe a little bit of a glaze, but I like my ribs kind of without a ton of sauce on them. So this is kind of more how I like my ribs, guys. If you like it, you know, go ahead, put on as much barbecue sauce as you want. But let's try this out. It looks pretty dang tasty, ain't gonna lie. Look at that dry rub that I put on at the end and air fried. Looks absolutely amazing. Alright, I mean, of course we love the rice. We already tried the rice, it turned out amazing. Oh, so good, guys. But what about the ribs, guys? How the ribs turned out. Oh, they're hot. Ooh, they're hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. That dry rub on the top is amazing. I can taste the Korean barbecue sauce. Ooh, it's hot, it's burning. A little bit hot going down. I like it more like when it's falling off the bone though. So I probably would have put another 10 minutes on the, just got some dust up my nose or something, or some pepper. Try not to sneeze. But yeah, the flavor, absolutely amazing. Definitely soft. Pull off the bone for sure. Not like super fall off the bone, which is more how I like it. But yeah, if anyone else, oh my god, I'm trying not to sneeze. I think I got some pepper up my nose or something. Whew, okay. But yeah, those are amazing. They turned out great. Ribs in an Instant Pot. Would have never thought. I mean, yes, I had to pull them out, put them in the air fryer to really crisp them back up, but it's doable, guys. It's so much quicker than you'd ever cook ribs. Yeah, that is a quick way to do ribs. Oh, no, not on my pants. This is an absolute win. And with my Powerade bottle bourbon cup, apparently that's the new jam jar era for drinking bourbon out of, for me. Yeah, we're an absolute win here tonight. Loving it. And in a week's time, I have a bunch of my friends out here with me to enjoy this place. Oh my God, these ribs are... Oh my God. Yes. That's the way to do it, guys. I can't lug a big old barbecue or smoker or anything like that out here to do ribs, but I can run an Instant Pot in the air fryer. And it's just as good, guys. Oh my God. Who would have thought I'd be eating ribs out here in the middle of the forest? Alright, we're going to finish this up. We're going to call it a night on this video, I think. The sun's starting to go down. It's getting a little cold out here. Have a drink, a couple of tunes, and call it a night, I think. Tomorrow on the next episode, we're going to see if my repairs on the bike tube have been successful. Hopefully they have. We'll find out tomorrow. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little journey we've had looking for a birthday camp spot. I think, you know, this has turned out into a pretty good spot. I think this is gonna... I think this will do well. I think we got enough room for everyone here. And the temperatures are going to be perfect here, so I'm excited about that. Alright guys, until next time, hope you enjoyed. This is Aussie Man. We'll see you later. What's going on here?